Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Simple Spruce Studio. If you guys are new here, my name is Becky. Welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock. Come on in, guys, and say hi while I get some comments up and going here. All right. How's everybody doing today? Okay. I see myself. We are going to do a thrift flip today. If you guys seen in my last thrift haul, I had gone to Mr. Henderson's and purchased all kinds of salvage pieces. He had this lovely little piece in his stash. And of course, I asked him what he wanted for it, and he just told me I could have it. So I was like, bonus. So that's how I ended up with this. All right, guys, comment and let me know you're out there. I think I've got it going here. Okay, so we're gonna spruce this up. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, I do a lot of thrift store shopping, vintage items, which I love. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Monday. And I love to take some of them and spruce them up. But I list them on my website. And a lot of them, well, I don't say a lot, but some of them will say read description, and it will tell you that I'm going to upcycle them. This is one of those pieces that was listed to be upcycled. This was all real rusty, and I was on the fence debating, do I want to change the color of it? Do I just want to spray it with a sealer? Hi, Denise. Hi, Donna. Hi, Phyllis. So I didn't know if I just wanted to seal the rust in, but the texture of it was really, really rough. So I thought, you know what? We're just going to give it a facelift. So I decided to spray paint it. So I took it out this morning and used the Rust-Oleum metallic finish. And does it even say? It just says metallic finish. This is what I used. But when I brought it in, I looked at it and it was too shiny, too new. You guys know how I am. Hi, Miss Tracy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Pam. How are you doing, lady? Y'all, Pam has got her a new page. You guys need to go check that out. It's Pammy's Crafts and Creations. Hi, Diane. Happy Monday. So what I'm going to do is first off, I took these off. They're pretty dirty and have seen better days. I really don't think they're going to wash up, but I did take these off. And what I did was I just took a drop cloth and I used these as a template, and I cut 3 new pieces. Now these edges are finished, but you guys know I like the frayed edges, so that's what we're going to do. But what I was saying is this piece did sell. The person, I can't remember who it was that bought it. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? So yeah, she didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it, so she said, do your magic, you know, I'll be happy with whatever. So, but I did cut 3 new pieces the same size as those, and we are going to put some transfers on them. But first I want to show you what I did with this. It's, like I said, when I brought it in, it was a little too shiny. And you can, let me see if you can tell. I added some black rub and buff and then some antique gold rub and buff just to tame down the brightness of it, to give it just a little bit more of an aged look. And I'll show you here. I'm using the rub and buff, and this one's black. pick an old little brush to use your rub and buff with, because Ava, I got my things from Mr. Henderson's. Love them. Yay, good deal. Miss Ellen Wilson, first time watching from Northeast Ohio. Ellen, welcome. I am so glad to have you. Something falling. So yeah, once you use this, unless, I haven't tried the whole downy thing, soaking my brush in downy to see if the rub and buff will come out. But usually everything else I've tried, nothing's clean these. So I always grab my roughest looking one for rub and buff, or I use my finger a lot. But so all I'm gonna do is just sporadically put the black on. And then I'm going to take, this one here is antique gold. I think I bought a 4-pack. There was gold, antique gold, black, and a silver. And then this one here I'm taking with my finger because I'm going to rub it in just to mute the black, so it doesn't look like the black was just brushed on. And it just gives it a little bit of an aged look instead of that bright shiny. And you do know rub and buff, it does get its name, because if you let this dry, you go back and buff it, it will turn shiny. So I'm going to do the same thing. I did this side of the frame. I'm just going to do this side real quick here. Hi, Brenda. Crafty Farmer, hey everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hello. What? Girl, I thought I was following you already. I watch you when you're on in the mornings. Well, I am now. Sister, I am now. Hi, Tanya. And Miss Mary with Ocean Breeze and Me. Hello, lady. Okay, again, just brushing the black on. Then I'm going to go back over with the antique gold and rub it back over the black. It does not get rid of the black completely. It just kind of blends them together, the two colors together, and just gives them a smoother look. Yeah, so thank you to Mr. Henderson, because he, with all the other items I purchased that day, he let me have this one. You know, it wasn't really in his wheelhouse because he's all about the actual architectural salvage pieces. So he was just like, no, you can have that one. Hey, Roxy, how are you doing? Hi, Susan, Miss Kathy. Oh, guys, I went and did thrift shopping. I left the house yesterday morning, 8:30. Decided I was going to go over to Washington, which is like 2 towns over. It's about a 20-minute drive. And go to, you've heard me talk about Shop Around the Corner. Miss Teresa, hey, lady. Miss Lolita, thank you so much for the stars. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you. And Paula's here. Hi, Kim. I am finally getting my hardwood. Are you? You're getting your floors replaced? Yay. Good deal. Okay, so I've got all this on here. But yeah, I went thrift store shopping yesterday, y'all. Of course, after the sale, we'll get that in a little bit. I want to thank everybody who made a purchase. You guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy your items. I have one order left to ship, and that order includes this piece here, so that's why we are getting it done, so I can get this one shipped out. So like I said, I spray painted it with a metallic finish by Rust-Oleum. Let that dry. It was a little bit too shiny for my liking. Toned it down with Rub and Buff Black, and I got a visitor, guys. Oh, you got a similar hat? I love the colors of the flowers and stuff on it. Good morning, Donna. So yes, I did antique gold Rub and Buff over the black. So we're gonna set this aside while we change up. Now these are drop cloth. Let me get a baby wipe here, guys. And wipe this off. And my fingers. Yours is light green. Sassafras Creations, hello. Miss Donna, I am sorry I missed the sale. I was helping my daughter and my family with their move. Oh, of course, no problem. There are a few items still left. If you're interested, you want to check out the website, but I didn't do a live sale. I just did a thrift haul, and everybody could go to the website to purchase, and it was good. It did really, all the stuff did really well. But I had to go restock. So I spent from 9 o'clock yesterday until, what time did I get home? 3:45, 4 o'clock, something like that. I planned on coming on live with you guys. I've got like 4 projects sitting over here. But we ended up having company that pulled in right as I pulled back into the driveway. So that did not happen. What was the antique gold item? This was a little screen piece that I found at Mr. Henderson's. He's an architectural salvage guy here local. I go there and get all kinds of salvage pieces from him, but he had this piece. It was real rusty and rough, but he just gave it to me with all the other stuff that I was purchasing. He just told me I could have this piece, and it had these on it, which they're dirty. So I took these off and used them as patterns to cut some pieces, and then I spray painted the base. But here's my drop cloth pieces. Again. And what we are going to do, I'm going to lay these out. Now on projects like this, guys, you can finish the edges if that's the look you like, if that's the look you're going for. Hi, Tina. Totally Together Creating with Miss Brenda from Arizona. Well, hello and welcome. So glad to have you. There is, I gotta watch my time too. Gotta watch my time. I have till 1:30. Okay. I got this. This is a decor transfer, redesign with Prima. And this is what came with it. So, I'm out of botanicals, guys. I really wanted to do some botanicals on this, but we are going to use the sheep. So I cut out the pieces from that transfer that I wanted, and we are going to put the transfers on here. So I'm going to start with the bigger one that's going to go in the middle. Now the reason why I picked out like what order to go in, I put this one in the middle because it's looking straight on. This one's looking a certain direction, so that one's going to be looking inward, and then this one's looking the opposite direction. So that's, but you guys do you. That's just my thought process. Hi, Patty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the transfer on here, but I thought it needed something else since these are so long. So I'm breaking out, I haven't used these in a while, my A-Maker Studio screen stencils. And it says, be still and know and blessed. So I think I'm going to add those to the bottom of each transfer. Hi, Miss Carolyn. Yeah, I went shopping, resale shopping yesterday, thrift store shopping. And not that I was, you know, I was 20 minutes from home, but my AC, I forgot, is not blowing cold air in my truck. Granted, my truck's old, but I love my truck. Plus, it's paid off. It's like an '09, but it's like, I don't want a new vehicle. I don't want to do it. So, because it runs good, but yeah, the AC. And I had an appointment to get it checked, I guess, to see if it just needed Freon or charged or something, whatever they do to it. I have those transfers, but I haven't used them yet. I've had them for quite a while and hadn't used them yet too, Donna. So, but yeah, so my appointment, they couldn't get me in for like 2 weeks. And I waited, waited for the 2 weeks. Morgan went into labor the Tuesday before I was supposed to take the truck in, so I missed my appointment. And didn't even realize I had missed the appointment, of course, because my mind was on baby. Yeah, so now I got to make another appointment. And yesterday it was 92, 93 for the high here. So yeah, it was a little hot yesterday and like needing that AC. Okay, so if you're not familiar with transfers, they come with a transfer backing, and then the decal is stuck to the transfer sheet. You just remove the backing and you're going to place it where you want it. And sometimes they're forgiving. It depends on the type of transfer. But usually, once you stick them down, you can't take them off because you'll lose part of your decal. So we're going to see how well the Prima redesign sticks to the drop cloth. You just take your transfer tool that comes with it and start rubbing it down. And then you can start pulling it back and seeing how well it's going to stick. I'm like, please tell me I'm not going to fight with this one. Depending on what type of surface you're putting them on will determine how easily they stick or how much exercise your arm's going to get. Congratulations on the new baby. Thank you. Thanks, Janice. Never tried them on material before. Some, like the IOD ones, I have pretty good luck with them on drop cloth. Now, you guys have probably seen a video of me struggling with an IOD one, but it was because my top coat had not cured yet. So, let that top coat cure. I learned my lesson on that. And that was on like a box. I think it was a hat box I did, yeah. It still turned out good because what I did was I just quit messing with it. I let it sit overnight with the transfer still on it, but it did let that top coat cure and set up. So the next day I came back and started rubbing on the transfer again, and it was all good. But yeah, I haven't used a transfer from Prima for a little while. I think it'll be fine once I get it going. Hi, Sandy. I always wondered if you heat them up, would they release easier? I don't know. I never thought about that. And of course, I've got just tiny little bitty sprigs of greenery to get me started here. Hear that sound, guys? I'm rubbing on the drop cloth. So yeah, guys, so since I did go thrift shopping yesterday, I will be having another thrift haul coming up soon. But I will let you guys know beforehand when it's going to be and all that good stuff. And y'all, if you guys are catching me on my page, make sure you go over and check out Craft Around the Clock. We have crafting all day, Monday through Friday. See, it's like once you get started, it starts doing pretty good. Thank you, Miss Pam. And thank you for your little post. Was it this morning, I think? Yeah, that I seen. That was sweet. She was posting the lineup for today. Nice. And I will try to post the link. It might be in my Amazon store, this transfer. I think it is. I think I put it in my Amazon store. Usually if I purchase something off of Amazon for crafting, whether it be transfers, tools, whatever it is, I try to add it to my supply list to make it easy for you guys to find. So I think these are on there if you guys are interested. And I'll post my Amazon store link in the description when I'm done here. Okay. Those little greenery leaves want to be a booger. I did film going shopping yesterday too, guys. I went to Shop Around the Corner and Goodwill, found some really cool items. That thrifting video will be on my YouTube channel coming up. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, y'all, make sure you go over there because that's where I do a lot of my thrift shopping videos. And y'all know Goodwill and their music, if you locals know. I cannot just shop and talk in there because I will get dinged for copyright infringements because their music, they play it so stinking loud. Sometimes if the music is low in one of the stores, you can talk loud enough to where you talk over it to where it's okay, but holy Toledos. Not this one over in Washington. They're jamming out every time I go in there. It's loud. You guys are like, come on, Becky. We don't want to sit here and watch you scrape this on here the whole time. I'm getting there. We're almost done. then I usually take the transfer paper and rub back over the transfer to make sure everything's laid down. It's called burnishing it. And look how stinking cute that looks on drop cloth. Love it. Now we are going to, let's see how long, let's see if we can get this one done a little quicker. I was looking at all the little leaf tips. Hi, Kim. When I worked there, they told us no music. It is distracting. We had to beg for Christmas music. Really? Ooh, they play music now, and it's, yeah, it's loud. I made a suggestion to them too. If you're a reseller, you go in there and you want to see, you guys know I eye everything. I don't measure. Laura, thank you. Gorgeous transfers. Thanks, Ann. Oh, Walmart's where you worked. Here's my transfer tool. But yeah, I asked him, I was like, just to make a suggestion to whoever does your pricing to put the price tags not over the label on the bottom of things. Because you might go in there and see mangled price tags. That's because a lot of the resellers go in and they want to see what the name brand is, and they peel the tag up and then put it back down. And yeah, so you know, you guys go to YouTube and watch my videos, you'll see me struggle. I'm trying to hold a phone, hold an item, peel the tag off. Yeah. But I always make sure I put them back on. I do. Why does Facebook punish the creators when they are in a store and the store is playing the music, not you? I get so disgusted with Facebook there. I know. I do too, Phyllis. It's frustrating. And it's like, change the rules midstream on us too, and I don't know. I don't understand them. That's why I always say, guys, we don't want to put our eggs in one basket. So make sure you guys go over and subscribe to YouTube. I know subscribe is kind of like misleading. It makes it sound like you're paying for a subscription. It's completely free. And all you have to do is download the YouTube app on your phone, just like you did the Facebook one. Doesn't cost anything. And then go in the search field and search the Simple Spruce Studio, and then hit the button that says subscribe. It's completely free. Also, they have a little bell right next to it too. If you hit the bell notification and hit all, you will get a notification in an inbox, and that will let you know every time I upload a new video. But yeah, they're particular. They even like the Reels Facebook has. It's crazy because they supply you with music. I think I was pulling on this end. And they make it look like it's free music. You don't, you can add to your Reels. As soon as you use it, then they tell you you've been dinged with copyright. I'm like, well, why the heck are you providing us this and then holding it against us for using it? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I love FB. I love it. I'm gonna have to go catch the rest later. Got little man, and he is busy. Oh, I bet he is busy. All right, Missy. Well, you have fun. I'm sure you will. Poor Tyler, our baby, she is they've given her, her first due date was June 8th, which is her sister's birthday and my sister's birthday. So Morgan and my sister Sherry. But now they're kind of giving her a new date, saying that it might be more like May 27th that she's due, which is my oldest daughter's birthday. So like, well, that's kind of cool. We'll get this one on, and then I'll show you how to use the Maker Studio screen transfers. They're really cool. Miss Pat, hey, Pat, I just noticed you sent me a message. I noticed that this morning. So I will read and answer you. When you had different Facebook pages, it took me a while, which, you know, I've known for a while, but it did take me a while to realize that you have that many Facebook messengers. And for the longest time, I had people keep telling me, well, I sent you a message. Well, your girl wasn't realizing I was still on my personal messenger and not switching over to my business messenger where I had messages sent to me. And I told you guys I'm not that tech savvy. But yeah. And then sometimes I just completely forget it. Now that I know that, just to forget to switch over there to see if I have any. So I'm switching between personal, business, and the Spruce Girls Craft Room, because I have that page also, to where you all can go and post. Yes, we do. We need to do lunch again. Crafters United, and go give Facebook some of your suggestions. Yeah. I mean, heck, I'd be even willing to pay for a little site that would let us use music, but not if I'm going to get dinged for it. So yeah, if you see our reels, it's without music. It's because we don't want to get in trouble. Looky, looky, looky. All right. One more down. Look at that. How cute. How are we doing on time? I got 15 minutes. But I want to show you. Now, I'm going to do on this first one, I want this one to say, be still and know. And then this one to say, blessed. And I am going to use the gel art ink that I have. And it is, I think it's a gray color. It's called Hold Your Horses. Gray, Hold Your Horses. I don't know, but we're going to go with it. So it's like a gray gel art ink, and I got my little spatula here. You can use any kind of old gift card, credit card, something that's not, maybe not credit card. You might want to cut those up if they're not good anymore, but yeah, so we're going to put these down here at the bottom and then reattach our, I know guys, I don't want to make you watch me scrape away on that just yet. Let me see if those, yep. So we're going to do blessed. I don't want to get them too low. Okay, so these little stencils they're stencils, but they're like a little mesh screen in them. They are sticky back, but mine have been used so many times, y'all. So some of them aren't so sticky. I haven't tried it yet to see if you could actually, I'm afraid that if I used some kind of spray adhesive on the back to make them stick, that it would clog up the screens. So I don't do that, but oh, this one here is close to the edge. So what I want to do, also if they don't stick down for you that well anymore, is add a piece of painter's tape, because sometimes it's kind of hard to get that close to the little edge there and not get it on the rest of your drop cloth. So I'm just going to squeeze this out onto my little spatula, just like that. And you can see it's like a gray color. And then we're going to spread it and squeeze it through those screens. I have not used these in so long. And then I kind of just scrape the excess back off. I'm going to leave it on my little spatula there. And then we're going to peel it off. And what I do is I just take these upstairs and wash them off with some warm water, so the stencils don't get clogged up, so I don't let it dry on there. Okay, let me make sure my fingers are clean. So there's that one. Well, I need to put that back down here. We're just going to kind of eye it. Do the same thing. You can spray the surface. Instead of the screen, and that'll work. It won't clog up my screen even though there's the sticky on there. I'm gonna have to try it. I am going to try it because yeah, mine are getting, and I've washed the back off and everything, but like I said, I've had mine for 3 or 4 years now, and they don't want to, they probably stick to something else, a different surface better than this drop cloth. Okay. I'm just going to use the same little piece of tape. Just to be safe. Okay, I'm just going to take what I still have left on here. Now there is a little screen here. It says A-Maker Studio. I don't want that on here. You can tape over that too if you like. But I don't want their little label on there. Just scraped off the excess again. I'm going to save that for the next one. Lay that over there to clean it off. There's that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try this. I want to get this one on here. I didn't want to have to take the whole time, 22 minutes. And let's see if this one will go on quick. Oh, I didn't finish telling you about what I was going to say about Tyler. Her due date, she got 2 due dates, but I think she's going to go early. I'm not sure. Don't want me to do that, but I think so. If she doesn't, I will be completely surprised. Do you avoid the mesh area and only? Oh, how do you? Yeah, I don't know. That's why I've never tried it. I thought about it. I was just trying to think of other ways, because like regular stencils where there's no mesh, I'll spray the back of them with a spray adhesive, lay them down on something, and then do my stencil, pouncing stencil. That's because there's no mesh there. And then peel it off and then wash You can wash the sticky stuff off of the stencils when you wash the paint or whatever it is you're using. And that works. But yeah, with these mesh ones, I wasn't sure. It was a little iffy. Because I love them, I don't want to ruin them. And I have taped some of them down on a painted surface, and when I pulled the tape off, of course, because if you're doing a craft and you don't have time to wait, I'm doing it live, I don't have time to wait for it to cure, and you pull the paint off with the tape that you taped your stencil down with. Done that. It's a whole thing, y'all. It's a whole thing. Congratulations on your granddaughter. Thank you. Just a matter of weeks before we have another one. But her feet, I have to ask her if she's okay with me posting a picture. This girl has her dad's feet. She has Troy's feet. They are skinny feet, narrow, long, lanky toes. They look like finger toes. That's what I always called her toes. They were finger toes. And she looks like she has blocks with little marbles on the ends now. Her feet are so swollen, y'all. Oh my gosh. And she's like, they don't hurt. They don't hurt or anything. And I'm like, well, thank God. You know, and she's not, her blood work, everything comes back good. Her blood pressure's fine. She's not diabetic, but I mean, she's within 4 or 5 weeks of giving birth, so. But they're so funny. Look, and I told her to quit. She was videoing it, and I was like, quit wiggling your toes. They look like they're going to pop off. I'm telling y'all, once you get a spot and you get it started, but yeah, if she's okay with it, I'll post a picture later so you guys see her fat little feet. She doesn't have ankles anymore. No ankles. Here, you know what? We're gonna leave that set right there. I'm gonna finish this one up. I do want to put this one back up here so I can line this up, because we only got a few minutes. I will post the completed project. This one's a little bit further away from the edge than the others, so I am going to need some more ink. Yeah, when she was talking about her feet and how much she gets out of breath and all this, she is so short-waisted. And that baby, I mean, doesn't have that much room in there. So that baby is kicking the tar out of her. You should just spray the surface where your screen will go. It doesn't affect. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So good to know. God, be still and know, and then that one says blessed. So we are going to, I'm going to try and at least get one of these on, because I am running out of time. I got 2 minutes left. Okay, now to me, when I open the screen, this is like the front to me. So I'm going to set this up here. I'm going to do, okay, how this thing was put together. It has these little metal bars that I also spray painted. So what we're going to do is I'm going to literally just fold over the drop cloth, and I'm going to hot glue it down. And this is going to be one of those things that if you ever decide to change it out, you want something new, different, you can change the drop cloth and put on it what you want. Hi, Elizabeth. So now what I did the bottom first because the bottom bar hole is held in there strictly with the tension of the drop cloth on the top bar. So I'm going to put the top bar in. We're going to pull that up, and then we're going to glue this around the top bar. Y'all. I want to thank you all for joining me. I will post a final picture of this completely finished, but stay tuned on Craft Around the Clock because coming up next is Vintage to Chic, and you're not going to want to miss. But look how stinking cute this is going to be, y'all. Okay, this one's going to go over here because the one that says Be Still will be on this side. So look how cute. I will get these two glued on and I will post pictures. So thank you guys for joining me. Don't pass up these items just because you guys don't like the little decal on the front. Look at what it could possibly be. So, all right, guys, go enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow sometime. Not sure exactly what time, but I will see you guys tomorrow. So love you guys. Mwah. Bye.